93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our old subscribers for returning. What's good, everybody? I hope your weekends were amazing. I hope you guys were able to check out all the readings that were put up. For our agenda for this Monday, we have the You versus Them after our daily reading coming out. We do have the Divine Masculine reading, and we have the Divine Feminine reading coming out today. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those readings. They will be coming out. You will only get 3 notifications, so make sure you check out the channel. Those will be coming up. I'm not for sure which readings will get the notification bell, but just make sure you check out the channel. So this is our daily reading video for November 12th. Make sure you guys take what resonates, let what doesn't fly by. As well as if I say she and you are a he, make sure you flip it to your situation. And if I say he and you are a she, make sure you flip it to your situation. So the first card that fell out for us is Decisions, which is the most beautifulest card right now. I don't know if you guys were able to catch the weekend readings, but the weekend readings explains why this card is here. Honey, let me tell you. I do want to get into this song that constantly is playing in my head. I don't know if this is someone's song to connect to their significant other. I don't know what this song means, but since I've been zoning into this reading, this song is playing. It's Unthinkable / I'm Ready. It's by Alicia Keys, and it is the most amazing song. I love this song a lot. So I don't know if that's there for someone. Hey, that's what it is. But back to this card, Decision. I feel like it's at this moment where the reality sets in. You're ready to touch, what you truly desire. Your 9 of Cups is here. Now, for some of you, I do feel like you're at this moment where reality is setting in. And you're like, okay, well, it's time to touch my true desires, but, it's kind of that moment of being afraid. What comes after me touching these desires? What comes after me making it to this point? And, sometimes we get afraid. We get in our feelings of, okay, well, sabotage. That's the best word to use. And it's like, okay, I don't want to touch those desires just yet because I don't know what comes after that. Or, I want to prolong it a little more because, I'm afraid that once I touch it, it won't be everything I imagined, or it will be everything I imagined, but I don't know what to do after that because once I sit in this happiness, what is there else to do? Because I'm so free-spirited that, I get bored easily. And that's kind of what I'm hearing when it comes to these decisions. It's that moment of, I get bored so easily, will I be okay in this situation? And it's just those moments of trying to get things together that everything is together. It's like, what should I do? And that's understandable. We're still going to continue to go through these steps of creating new goals. And it's not to say that, once you touch this certain portion of your destiny, doesn't mean that other parts of your destiny won't come out and you won't have new goals. And you're gonna have new goals. You're gonna set new things within this portion of your desires, if that makes sense, because this is just one door that's being opened. Another door will open. Sometimes, how the best way for me to put it is, how sometimes people play pranks on each other, and you may have this smallest little box, right? And you put that box inside of another box, inside of another box, inside of another box. That creates this big old box. But that's kind of how what this is. It's like, okay, you found this little box, right? But you also have another goal, and you have another goal, and you have another goal. But it's not that type of, I don't know, that was kind of a bad example. Because you're touching destiny each time. But it's just setting a goal and achieving that and continuing to go to heights and heights. That's what's just going to happen. And I feel like for some of you, you're at that peak in your life where you're like, okay, you know, I achieved this, but, you know, I haven't felt that satisfaction to the extent that I thought I would feel. So that's why you have to continue to push forward. So, you know, it's just you going through those moments of feeling like, you know, how would this be once things come together? And everyone has that worry. Everyone has those feelings of doubt sometimes. I don't feel like it's anything to worry about. It's kind of like cold feet. That's all it is. So, with that being said, I don't know. I was just like pushed towards saying that, and I normally never like go all in detail like that, but I feel like for some of you that will give you a little peace of mind when it comes to moving forward, and when it kind of knocks those chilly feet off, you know. So let's move into you. Let's move into your energy, you guys. I hope that helped you out a little bit. I don't know, my brain, my head feels a lot easier, so I do feel a little calmer now that I said that. Okay, let's go into y'all energy. I don't know, because sometimes, you know, you tend to feel that when you achieve one thing, you know, what's next? What's next? What's next for you? What's the next height to reach? So you go through a moment of stagnation, and that's okay. Sometimes you need to sit, you need to rest, and I feel like that's the period some of you are at, and you like, okay, I don't know what to do. You try to find everything and anything to do, and that's okay. Just don't get into deeper trouble. So we have, I honor how I want to feel. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Ooh. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to take this. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. I like that. Okay. Let's move into the blockage. And I'm taking that. I am going to take this. Okay. The Five of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. Yep. There we go. Justice. There we go. See, that beginning talk was perfect, you guys. Oh, I'm so happy now. Okay. Good. So it already cleared the little energy that you have vibing out. Because, you know, sometimes you get people that are in your ear talking about, you know, well, are you sure this is for you? Are you sure this is where you want to go? How you want to do it? Tell them to kick their little selves to the curb, and you go after what you want. Okay, so, and that's, you know, again, you guys, take what resonates, because for some of you, you don't have people in your ear. You have those moments of doubting yourself. And that's okay. So, for others of you, we got these little pooper starters here talking like sabotagers. We're going to call them sabotagers. They get in your head, you know, they've been doing this for a minute, and it kind of brings me back to to the Sierra days. I've been gone for too long. Now it's time to bring it back. Yeah. You've been gone for too long. Now it's time to bring you back. Bring you back to who you are. And now we go into the Two of Pentacles where you're balancing between, okay, should I or should not? Should I or should not? Drop the narcissistic. Drop the person who is creating this chaos, who's making you feel like crap, who's making you feel like if you walk away from that situation that, you know, this and this and that happen. And it's just, I feel like for some of you, and it's not for everybody, so, you know, remember you guys, take what resonates and let what doesn't fly by, because some of you have already bypassed this situation, okay? Some of you have come to this point where you're in the justice phase. So this is for people who are on different points in their journey. Some of you feel like, oh, I've gotten past this narcissistic person, and you kind of really didn't. Let me say that. When I say that, I mean you haven't stood up to this person. Now, when I say stand up to this person, I mean, excuse me, you guys. I mean, you probably stepped away from this person. Grant you that. Okay. You probably was like, you know, it's better to just walk away from this person than it is to speak my mind, than it is to say how I truly feel. Because this person right here that's over here crying and doing all this needs to turn around and say, you know, I don't want you to do this anymore. And I'm not going to allow you to do this. Because this person is having a grin on their face while that person's over there weighing up, what should I do? How should I do this? How should I make a move? I don't know what to do, because every time I try to step forward, this person is taking me for everything I got. I don't have enough. I will never have enough. Well, if you have that mindset, you will never have enough. But justice is here to give you enough. You have enough if you believe you have enough. Y'all know how I feel about this person that be pooper starting. Y'all know how I feel. I feel like when it comes to this Five of Swords type situation, this is someone who starts drama and then try to act like, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't start that. Let me help you out of this situation. Like, the energy I get from this person is, I start the drama, but I'm going to act like I didn't start it and I'm going to come fix it. That's the type of person this is. Oh, I'm going to make it seem like, you know, you have an option in here, but you really don't. You don't have an option, because behind closed scenes, I'm still pulling strings. That's why justice is here. Because you're being shown this. Whoever this I'm talking to, you're being shown what this person was really doing. And this person is just like the ultimate, they make you feel disgusted. Every time you see them, your stomach turns. Every time you hear the stuff that they do, your stomach just sits there and just like, why was you doing that? Like, what was your point of doing that? This person don't care who they hurt. If they hurt themselves, they're self-oriented, okay? So, I do feel called to continue to keep pulling cards. The next card we do have after the Justice card is the Ten of Wands. So, once you stand up to this person, instead of avoiding this situation, you lay down your burdens. You let them know, like, you know, treating people like that isn't nice. That's not how you treat people. You made me feel like this. You made me feel like that. Because if you are trying to go into a new situation, or again, if you have another job, if this is a job situation for you, because this definitely can be a boss. If you are going into a new situation, that's letting them know in the best way possible, because you don't have to be mean to get your point across. You definitely can be nice and let them know, look, the way you treated me wasn't nice. And you can do it in a respectable way. Because as you do that, you're able to go after what you want, what you desire. Remember, you guys, this is a cycle. So once all this is said and done, once this come out of your blockage, you're able to move into the things that you desire. So once you take care of these things, I mean, we move right along into your action, which is celebration. Because now we go into you having that moment, that period of just expressing yourself in the way that you desire. Going after, again, taking this from being a blockage into what you desire, what you want. So after coming from these moments, these cycles of, you know, experiencing this harsh punishment, you felt like you were going through HE double hockey sticks, you know, after experiencing that, it's like you get this breath of fresh air. You get this celebration, that money that you was desiring. Yeah, it was hard. It was hardcore. And you were harping over situations that, you know, it was hard, okay? And this is the Five of Cups. You were looking at situations like, you know, that used to be my life. This is what, but it's not looking at it like I want it back. You're looking at it like, hey, look how many things, it's like you looking at the future. Like, look how many things I've said and I let go past me while I was sitting in this situation, while I was doing this. So it's kind of like you're reflecting on the past. You're like, whoa, all this was happening while I was, you know, I had these blinded shades on. Let's say that. You know, you got to be stylish sometimes. I had these blinded shades on. So now you're able to live life. You're able to, you know, relax. You're able to have this communication. With the Page of Swords being here, not only are you communicating effectively, but this is you being able to hone in on you taking the step forward to communicate. If some of you are not in communication, not only is it that, it's you going after what you want. Some of you have that mouthpiece, as the kids say nowadays. Some of you have that mouthpiece to get you in the door of what you desire. And it could be a job. And it's not to say that mouthpiece. Some of you have the right verbal usage, let's say that, to get you in the door of what you need. And that's, you know, exactly how to do it. Some of you, when it comes to this situation over here, you know exactly what to say and how to say it to get you out of that situation. Okay? This person could be all about arguments. Or it could have been a situation where they make you look crazy. But now it's all changing to where they're the ones that's looking crazy. Because as much as you sitting back, as much as, you know, you were like, well, you know, I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to let them do what they're doing. Now people are looking at them like, dang, they was the ones that's crazy. I prejudged I prejudged the situation, you know, and well, and it's like, as much as you want to talk and say, like, well, I tried to tell you, as much as you like them individuals, they weren't my friends from the beginning. Because if they knew me, or, you know, family, however you want to put it, whoever the people were, they weren't my friends, they weren't my family, however they were. They weren't my co-workers, whoever they were. You know, however you want to put it. If they really knew you, then they wouldn't have judged the situation. They would have just stepped back, because whatever happened, they would have left it alone. The next card you do go into is the Eight of Cups. So by you standing up for yourself, you able to walk away. You like, I can't do it no more. I'm not about to sit here and allow you to continue to treat me that way. Or allow you to make me feel lesser than who I am. Allow you to, you know, demean me and take everything from me. And then they like, you know, well, I'm not doing that. That's not me. And mentally, this person is screwed up in the head. They're messed up in the head. We're going to just put it out there. They're messed up in the head. And it could be where they need to go searching for. They need to go searching for why. Because you could have thought it was you. But they were playing mind games with you because it's something that happened in their history, their past. You've already went searching for yours and why you were doing some of the things that you were doing. Now it's time for them to go look. It's time for them to figure out why. It's time for you to give yourself clarity. It's time for you to stop feeling like, you know, you don't have your balance. You don't understand why things are being done to you this way and all that. Stop putting the blame on yourself, because about 50% of the time it's not you. Give yourself clarity. Stop waiting on people to give you clarity. Give yourself clarity in this situation. Because by you staying in this situation, you were the one that was putting blinders on yourself. That's all I wanted to say. Okay. But by you walking away, you're giving yourself balance. So if it was in a job, if it was in money, this person over here, some of their attributes were great. They were beautiful. But when it came down to certain situations, they could have cared less. Because it was, what could they get out of a situation? Now that you're balanced, now that they see you going to a higher level, now that they see you moving up, now they want to come back and piggyback again. See, now here it comes again where you have to stand up for yourself. It's either, do you want to continue to stay balanced, or do you want to go back through what you were going through? Because now you're balanced. Now you feel like you can do anything and everything. Well, do you want to see the next card? The Chariot. Somewhere in there you got tired. Somewhere in there you said, I can't take this anymore. I don't want to keep going back through this tug of war. I don't want to keep going back and forth. Because if I continue to go back and forth, I'll keep continuing to end up in this anxiety, in this depression, in this mental state where I just want to be in a box with all the lights off. And eventually you felt like you wanted to be the man on Castaway. Yeah, I know. I see it right now. I know. And that's okay. Because in the point in our life where we want to separate ourselves from the world, and that's fine. But with whoever you're trying to go into it, or the situation, if this is a job for you, this is your happiness. And you know it is. Because guess what? You want higher commitment. Oh, you think I ain't know? Come on, y'all. Come on now. Stop playing with me. You want to dive in the sea of emotions here. I keep hearing Trey Songz. You want to dive in. I get it. I don't need to know all that. Okay, I told y'all I ain't going to go into that like that on here. My niece is watching. That's the talk for their parents, not me. Not today. You want to be the one that experiences this. You want to be the one that knows what that really feels like. You hear everyone, you see everything, and you the type of person that just love to be loved upon. The right way, not the wrong way. So, as much as you want the love is as much as you want love and space. You want the Burger King special. You want it your way. Needing to realize that you need to have it both ways. So, figure it out. You got everything you need within you. That's why you had to weigh up over here. So, the weighing up is not so much as, okay, should I stay, should I go? It's not that type of weighing up. The weighing up is, okay, how am I going to do this? Should I do it this way or should I do it that way? So, it's a whole different weighing up. In the past, the weighing up was, how should you repay this person their karma? Because you already seen what they were doing. But then justice is like, I got the karma. You take care of yourself. You get yourself together. And that's what you did. Now you laying down the burdens. See, this is the step that you're going through. You going through step by step. Remind me of step by step, day by day, day by day. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't judge me. See, now things are working out for you. Things are in your way because you had to take the hermit. You had to isolate yourself a little bit. You had the distance. Okay. We get it. But while you was distancing yourself, while you was isolating yourself, didn't realize that you was like, okay, I need my space, I need my time. Didn't realize that the Queen of Cups was coming to take over. Oh yes, that energy is powerful. She make you dive in all them sea of emotions. And what you start doing, you start missing every bit of that love. Oh yeah. And it wasn't love from narcissists. Nah. That little pooper starter, it wasn't that love. That could have just been a little that's what we gonna say. Y'all adults know what I'm talking about. It was the that the hot pocket, we gonna call it that. And yeah. But see, no, this is that real love. That's that Mary J. Blige love. I'm talking about that real love. Searching for that real love. That's that Leo 1 in a million. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It made you missed, you longed for that. So it made you get your pooper stoop together. It made you start putting your duckies in a row. Alright, y'all. So let's get into this outcome. I don't know why my camera keeps stopping, y'all. I hope it did not stop on this one. Like, I recorded this, like, I think I'm on number 4. So I hope it didn't stop. I hope to goodness it did not stop. But hey, if it did, we'll get right back at it. Like it never stopped. All right. We have 3 cards. And it's so interesting on the cards that came out. Very interesting, y'all. We have daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. And it's so funny because the exact same cards fell out each time I had to do it. It's just the camera stopped. Okay. We have, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Children, your connection with children is part of your life purpose. New career, your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give this video a thumbs up. If your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on, you guys. Again, the U versus them come out today, the Divine Masculine reading and the Divine Feminine. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.